Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Julian and welcome back to sgCarMart Reviews. Today we have this ŠKODA OCTAVIA RS. Dang, dang, dang! So sometime last year, I reviewed the regular ŠKODA OCTAVIA. Now if you want to know more about that car, you can click on the pop-up link right there. We have already done a review of that. That car and this has got quite a number of difference up front. First and foremost, instead of silver outlining, you get blacked out, completely blacked out grille right here, which sort of makes this car a little bit more aggressive. And of course, you have the VRS logo right here that tells people that this isn't just your regular Octavia. Now, fun fact, VRS stands for Victory Rally Sport. It's sort of like a term that's used in other countries, in European countries, I assume, they'll call it ŠKODA OCTAVIA VRS. But in Singapore, per se, we just call it OCTAVIA RS without the V. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. Up front, you also get this front splitter right here. That's really cool. And of course, honeycomb pattern sort of grille in front. I don't even know what it's called. What's this called? Honeycomb stuff. But it's cool, it's nice, but I just don't know what it's called. The one thing I've got to complain is there are no... I don't know why this is covered and it's not like open up to air the intakes and stuff. Probably this helps to cool the engine, yes, but it's covered up here, sort of like. And so is the other side, so I don't really know what for. But you do get a hole here to help with aerodynamics, so that's relatively nice and functional. Now onto the side. At the sides you get very nice and sporty 19-inch wheels, which is definitely bigger than the regular Octavia as well. But what I really do like at the side is the bow line right here. Now while most cars have got bow lines that run through the sides, they usually end at the C-pillar, but not quite the Octavia RS. It actually continues all the way non-stop to the spoiler. The ŠKODA OCTAVIA RS is priced at $215,900. The 2-litre turbocharged engine produces 241 brake horsepower and 370 Nm of torque. The 7-speed dual-clutch transmission brings the car from 0 to 100 km/h in 6.7 seconds. For more details on the ŠKODA OCTAVIA RS or any other car, head on to sgCarMart.com to help you make the smart choice on the next car. At the back, you get spoiler right here, and of course all the letters and brands and moniker and badges all decked out in black as well as standard. Sort of gives you a very nice contrast with the red color spray. I just don't know if you should get the car in black, because if you do, you can't see any of the letterings and the badges. Right here you get twin tail exhaust. This is just a covering. It's real, nevertheless, it's not fake. It's just a covering. The exhaust is actually just inside, so that gives you a more aggressive sort of look. Open up the boot, you get a massive 600 liters worth of hauling capacity. Now this is even better than a lot of cars above its class, so that's fabulous. It obviously passes the anti-trolley length test, as well as, you know, the luggage, which does not have any handle anymore, but yes. Come on, American Tourister! On the inside, space is abundant. I mean, you get ample leg room, ample headroom. I'm about 1.6, so I think people up to about 1.8 meters tall will not have any problems fitting inside here. The only small little complaint is because of the slight transmission tunnel right here, the third person, or the second, however you want to count it, might be a little bit of a squeeze for them. It's still comfortable, no less. But even if I put my legs down, it's not going to eat into the leg room of your buddies at the side. However, shoulder room will be affected. It's best left for 2 at the back, but you could do 3, a bit of a squeeze with 3. ISOFIX points right here and here, not a problem. Here and here as well. And if it's just the 2 of you guys, put this down. Have a cup of coffee. I expected better, but I mean, you know. You get hard plastics everywhere, some leather, suede leather material here. You know, you can hear that noise, a bit tacky, but the good thing is you get aircon vents right here, which is perfect for Singapore weather. A small cubby hole right here, and best part of all is you get a pocket to put your phone, which is excellent because it's like ŠKODA engineers and designers had it all thought out. I mean, you can't put it here, obviously. I can't put it here, anywhere. I can slot it right here, which is perfect, right? Everything else, leather seats feel very good. Suede is all in black, which is personally, I love it. The only complaint, of course, is, you know, the plasticky bits and, you know, the cup holder being a bit flimsy and all. But I suspect, in all honesty, I really don't think buyers of the Octavia RS care so much about this. I wouldn't. I would probably get it because it drives fabulous. Now at the helm, you're faced with a very sporty steering wheel right here with red trimmings. Sort of enhances the whole sportiness of the car, right? But the immediate first thing that you'll notice is, unlike the GTI, the multifunctional steering wheel comes with physical buttons. The GTI, if I remember, comes with like some, you know, touch sensitive sort of buttons that can get a little bit annoying, so this feels a lot more intuitive. But anyway, beyond that is a very crisp and clear instrument panel that you can customize. You can customize how it looks, what sort of information you want to be on display just by pressing on the button here. So you can choose whatever floats your boat. Right here you get nice touchscreen infotainment system. Everything you need to control is all here, including climate control, driving modes, all this. But they took a step further. Škoda sort of, you know, made it a little smarter and easier for drivers. Like for me, I have to meddle with the climate control almost every day, so they actually had the sense to put important buttons right here. Climate control, even your driving modes. Speaking of driving modes, here's a really cool part. I'm always on the individual mode, or the customized mode, so to speak. Like the GTI and the Cupra Leon, you can actually choose your dampering system. It comes with DCC, unlike its predecessor. My favorite spot is right in between comfort and sport, so it's not too stiff and it's not too wobbly. Anyway, you get wireless charging, 2 USB-C ports, toy light gear lever like the rest of them, cup holders right here, auto hold function, and more stuff to put your barang here. Complaints, I've got a few. It doesn't come with ventilated seats. I don't know why. It has heating function but not ventilated seats. I was really expecting ventilated seats. That would have done it for me, man. I would have like, yes, you know. But anyway, it doesn't come with ventilated seats. And I don't really like this portion here. You see this plasticky thing? I would rather this be just a plain black color rather than carbon fiber design. Just not doing it for me. You also get full-on bucket seats with RS logo right here, just to tell you that, you know, it's a stout car. Only question is, can it drive as good as it looks? Well, I guess that's one way to find out. So the Octavia RS right here is really a special car. I mean, to me at least, I mean, special in the sense that it's a very well-rounded car, right? I mean, you get ample space, as what we went through before. It looks good, at least in my eyes. It looks a lot better than its predecessor. No split headlamps and stuff. And this car drives really well on a daily basis. The best part of all, I think, is because right now the car comes with DCC, and it has like 15 settings for you to choose from. Like I said before, my favorite setting is right smack in the middle, so it's in between comfort and sport, so that it doesn't have to soak everything up to the point whereby it's so soft and wobbly and like so boring when you do crazy drives, and it's also not to the point where it's so stiff that, you know, family starts complaining, right? So it's a very sweet spot. You can adjust it to the point that just suits your preference. Other than that, it's pretty much the same. I mean, you still get that 2-liter up front, pumps out some 241 brake horsepower, 370 Newton meters of torque. So that sort of allows the car to finish the 0 to 100 sprint in about 6.7 seconds. It's still 0.3 seconds slower than the Golf GTI, even though the Golf GTI has got the same output as this car. But then again, the GTI is slightly lighter than the Octavia RS. Again, no harm done really, because this car is still fast. It is still mighty quick. If I had to complain, it's probably the fact that the exhaust note that you hear when you accelerate has been enhanced through the speakers. So it's not like a real soundtrack sort of thing. It's not like a real exhaust note. You still get it, yes, but it has been magnified to make it sound a little bit more exciting, and it's all through the speakers. That's my only complaint. It's really because I have nothing much to complain about. This car will do anything you ask of it very, very easily, very, very confidently. For instance, right now, I can do overtaking maneuvers like this. I don't even have to break a sweat, just like this. See that? Easy peasy, man, lemon squeezy. And I'm already way past illegal speed limits. Excellent! Now the Octavia RS does hold its own very well around bends, just like how it is now. The only problem is, even though there's ample grip, right, it's not a corner cover, right? But I gotta tell you, man, it's ample fun. It holds its own very well. The only problem right now that I'm experiencing is it just doesn't feel as nimble and confidence-inspiring as the GTI or even the Cupra Leon. It is quick, I will not deny. It is accurate, it's sharp. Steering lacks a bit of feedback, but it's very much acceptable. But it just feels a lot better on the straights than around the curves. So it all comes down to the main question: is it a will buy, won't buy, or go try the ŠKODA Octavia RS? If you've got spare cash in your bank account, I say yes, you should definitely go buy this car. But from a very personal point of view, I will probably go and try the car. Now,
bro, what are you talking about, man?
I know it's confusing, but hear me out a little bit, okay? The reason why I say go and buy this car is because comparing it to GTI and Cupra Leon, this car is actually the most affordable. Secondly, let's be fair, right? It's not like as if this is the only car that's expensive, or this is the only car that's being affected by COE prices. All cars in Singapore are affected by the COE price, which has driven the prices up. In other words, all cars in Singapore right now at least are expensive, right? So, relatively speaking, this car is still a darn good buy at $200,000. But I say go try because, from a very personal point of view, is because $200,000 isn't chump change. It's a lot of money. This car used to go for $120,000. Now it's $200,000. Hence, you should just go try the car. Like, if I were you, I would probably go and try the car, see whether I like it. If I really do, I'll probably just hold on for a couple of years and wait for it to float on the used car market on sgCarMart.com, and then just go and buy a used one instead. At least you know that you're getting essentially the same car at a cheaper price, so you don't have to take the full hit of the Dupree. But that's just me. If you really have a lot of cash, unlike me, you should definitely go buy the car. So there you have it, guys. That's the review of the ŠKODA Octavia RS. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I've driven the car. Please don't forget to comment in the comment box below, and also like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now, you know what? We just realized that 80% of you guys who are watching the video or watching our videos aren't subscribed. So yes, for the 80% of you, the 80 percentile at least. Thank you for the 20% out there, but for the 80 percentile, guys, you should subscribe. This way you'll be able to keep track of what we have been doing. And also, if you want to be notified every time we upload new videos, please do hit the bell notification button. Also, follow us on TikTok at sgCarMart. In the meantime, stay safe, be well. Bye-bye. I'm so tired, man. Essentially, okay, there's no essentially, sorry, there's no essentially. Above its segment. Sorry, because the sun was shining and hey guys, how's it going? I'm Julian and welcome back to ŠKODA Reviews.